What comes next, baby dolls? We don't know. However, I'm going to just prepare you for a chart, which is going to show you some red candles on Bitcoin, okay? And I'm just showing this to you now so you're not scared, okay? So basically, we have now cracked below this triangle. Now we're down here, all right? So if we drop again and we do some sort of double rotation down, this goes down to 58K Bitcoin. It wipes everything out here, $58,000, and then hopefully up only. Now, once again, I don't know if this is happening or not, okay? I don't have any leverage trading positions or anything like that. I'm just telling you, normally there's double bottom stuff, at least in markets, and also when it comes to things rotating out, it takes sometimes a bit more time and pain for people to like really believe that something's wrong. Because right now, that people sit in the denial part, and you know, people saying, "Oh, denial, isn't that part of the emotional cycle of crypto?" Yes, but you gotta remember, different parts of the crypto sector had different big seasons. We had Soylana and Coinbase, which are in a very, very big season, of course. And so, what you will start to see is, if that happens, okay, is most likely the people who bought the top alongside racist coins, so they're buying the top of all these coins. It doesn't matter if you have a good product or not. But if you're buying after 5 months of up only, you're buying at a bad price, okay? But they don't believe it yet. But when there is the shocker, right, the kneecap, the attack on Bitcoin down the blood, you will see them like go, bleh! And their coins, instead of doing these nice higher low channels on their chart, when Bitcoin goes for that double bottom, normally they go like crack, 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 crack. And then basically everybody's in denial at that point, but they're starting to be like anxious. And that will start the negative spiral effect for all the top buyers of Coinbase and Soylana trash coins and all these political stuff and all whatever it is, okay? These things that aren't going to make it. You don't know exactly what they are, but everybody thinks they're in coins that will make it, okay? So that's what I'm just telling you. That's pretty much maybe. Look, they're just preparing you, right? What comes next? What comes in? Whoa. Just chill out, okay? I want to let you know, if Bitcoin hits this 58K mark, so we hit 60, and I was like, oh, close enough. Just, you never know, man. You never know. Sometimes the market's like, nah, I actually want to touch 58. Sometimes it just does that, all right? And it might just roll over and then bang, just does that later on. And it's not news related, friends. I've got to remind you. So shout out to Uncle Bubby Lucas. Friends, if you're new in markets, I know it's very, very, like, you got to understand, news does not mean fundamentals in markets. News is only a catalyst, okay? But the news is not the direction, okay? So where the ship is going, the market has already decided based off the emotional cycle, bigger forces at play. So the news only helps to get there slower or faster, but it's going to get there no matter what. So that's something that, so you know, okay? So Bitcoin has been doing minus 20% corrections off the top for all of 2023. So this would be a normal move. Of course, we're just guessing. Don't do any leverage. I'm just preparing you in case there is secondary bloodshed. That's what I'm telling you. Like, just be careful, just in case there's a lot of bleh on the way down, all right? So that's what is basically what these types of moves do. They rinse out the non-believers, and then guess this is going to continue and spiral. And don't forget, friends. Look, the people. Look, I'm just warning you. Okay, I'm warning you. I wish somebody did this for me. But like, subscribe, belly button on, keep your sharp elbows. All of you messaging me, calling me an idiot. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm an idiot. But you're also saying, why am I an idiot? Because I'm not FOMO buying the top of your Soylana and Coinbase trash coins. I'm the idiot for not buying after 5 months of up only, when Crypto Banter, shout out to Randy Boo and Miles and everybody else has covered Soylana coins and Coinbase coins for many, many, many months. I'm the idiot now for not going and joining you in after your thing has literally done 300x in a straight line. Statistically, that doesn't work out well. But I've got some very nice bullish news for you, okay? Friends, got to repeat to you. Remember, in my news, I already covered this, but this little candle here, you can't even see this. This little red here, that's the corona. That's the zombie virus dump, friends. The zombie virus dump, okay? Altcoins versus Bitcoin didn't do much. Look on this move up here on the right-hand side. You see this? This is an enormous red candle. Bang. This is altcoins versus Bitcoin. The altcoins dominance. This is outside of the top 10. So it's funny, I showed a big red candle and people messaging in the Telegram, hey, why is this bullish? Why is this bullish if we had a big fat red candle here and then this one was tiny? Why is that bullish? Well, it means it's bullish to me, obviously not me, but markets, friends. It basically means goodbye all you weak hands and we got it over and done with quick. That's what it is. It's like rip the band-aid off. It's like, hey, racist coin believers and all these other people out there, okay? We just get out. But might take a bit of time, rinsing, things reorganize themselves, but that's pretty much what you want to see. It's the equivalent of a zombie virus dump in 2020. We go, hey, let's have one big crash, wipe out all the leverage, and then go. Because then it's up only after that point. Doesn't mean it's up only now, but I'm just showing you that's pretty much it. So that's a very, very bullish observation. The zombie virus. So you would probably think, right, the zombie virus probably had more. See, if this makes no sense, right? That's how you know we're undervalued. Because the zombie virus, man, the world shut down. You're like, oh my gosh, there's a world zombie virus. We're all going to turn to zombies. Who needs altcoins anymore? Crap. Get out. Guess what? Altcoins held up. Then you had this move, fake World War 3, and altcoins pooped the bed. What's going on? But, you know, it's funny. Isn't it funny just how it works? That's markets, man. You can't control how people are going to react because you just don't know how much leverage and how much FOMO people are in. Okay, so that candle is very, very important. So we have these jitters and these crashes, but they're not going to last forever. That's what I'm saying. This is the last free one. It's a fake World War 3 one, man. You guys really think World War 3 is coming? Come on. Okay. So I've been talking about this for a while. Bitcoin halvening. It's right on cue with Bitcoin halvening, by the way. We're like days away from Bitcoin halvening. Here's the Bitcoin halvening crash. Maybe after Bitcoin halvening by the end of April. Maybe we have that other rollover and scare everybody again. That's when we hit it down. Just be careful, okay? Because right now, friends, what people are doing is, okay, we are in, look, just chill out with these terminology. Don't get scared. We are in complacency in a little mini cycle for the wider Soylana and Coinbase top buyers of them, okay? So they've had their euphoria. They've smacked down. Now they're having their complacency rally. People are saying, look how strong they are. They're getting bid so much. No. They're all the weak hands they've left bids. Okay, they've still had bids. The market, so it's this first shock that comes, and then they have this strength move up. It's a lower high. Okay, so that's what's been happening. That lower high, friends, before it rolls over. That's this complacency. That's where we are now. These people are like, no. We're definitely gonna continue for the rest of the bull market. It's all coming to my chains. We're all gonna take over. You guys are all going to zero. That's what the complacency is. Okay, and they're buying like the stuff that they bought at the extreme valuations and how things look. It only ends one way. That's pretty much what's coming next. But if you're in stuff that hasn't moved and hasn't had a narrative in season, that might be cycle 2 type of stuff like DeFi things. You have PulseChain, PulseX, you have ChainLink, which is in the oracles. There's other things out there, real world assets. Haven't really had tremendous big moves in a lot of the things that we've seen market wide yet. Of course, you're going to be, well, no guarantees, but you're probably going to be fine because you haven't had that extreme amount of market wide coverage out here. Friends, every single YouTuber channel, they were covering top 10 Soylana coins, top 10 Coinbase coins. Got to get in. That's what they were doing, okay? They were not doing it on, top 10 oracles to buy right now. ChainLink, and they're not doing it on that. By the way, there's only one really good oracle to use anyway. And they're not doing on top 10 like PulseChain coins, but they're not making those. That might be what comes at the very end, just to give you a distinction there. And this next piece of information, friends, is really, really, really important, okay? Because in DeFi season of 2020, okay, there was a 2020 year Bitcoin halvening. We had DeFi season. Coins like Chainlink, Aave, and Synthetix all pumped, even though everybody thought DeFi would continue for the whole bull market. This is the DeFi season right here on the Bitcoin chart, okay? So everyone thought, so DeFi erupted. It's got a great use case. It's got the biggest use case still today, basically on Ethereum land, which is DeFi, literally. This is including Uniswap, including the oracles and the dexes, right? The oracles is not just that DeFi part of it, okay? But all these big things appear. And Synthetix does a 1000x. Aave drops 99% and then recovers. So everybody thought the whole bull market was going to go to DeFi. Major disappointment. Instead, in the 2021 year, it went to memes, gaming, NFTs, metaverse, alt layer ones, all these other ones. They even made new DeFi 2.0, which is just the inflationary Ponzi yield, which is the Olympus DAO, which unfortunately, it's what it kind of sounds like, friends. Don't get offended. It seems like Hex just handing itself out in inflation. The market's not treating it like a store of value, clearly, or it's down 99.4% or whatever. So the market's more treating it like a DeFi altcoin, like a thing that people just play with on leverage, which leverage means when they're more confident in the later stage of the bull market, okay? So in that time, right, nobody touched DeFi. DeFi all did lower high charts. Doge did a 500x. SHIB did a 1 millionx. Luna even did a 300x in that bull market. It did more. This is the Synthetix chart here. You see this chart, friends, here? Synthetix in 2021 dropped 90% against Ethereum. That's right. The coin that went a 1000x from DeFi season dropped 90% in the bull market. The actual, or the final stages, the 2021, the true bull market, if you will. Isn't that crazy? DeFi was not part of that. I even have it here on the chart. This is Bitcoin going up. These are all the narratives, memes, alt layer 1, metaverse, NFT, gaming, DeFi 2.0. Did not have DeFi 1.0. Do you see that? The crowd moves its attention and stuff here and there. That's why if you just buy low, you at least have a chance. You have a very good chance of doing well if you buy low. But if you're buying onto narratives, you're going to get wrecked. Of course you're going to get wrecked, okay? And they won't tell you this. Why? Because, friends, these people are too scared to tell you you're going to get wrecked because they're here to farm you as followers. They're here to go to you, hey, follow me. Why? So they can get bigger ICO deals, so then they can go advertise to you and me as the audience and talk for 2 minutes about some PowerPoint slide. They got in on the ICO at a price of 10 cents. It's going to try get released at $20. They're going to tell their audience it's still early. They're going to dump on them in the later stage of the bull market, okay? We saw it time and time again. They all do it. Every single one. You name it, they have an audience. If you ever watch a YouTuber and they'll just speak about a project and there's no coin out, there you go. They're getting paid. They're getting paid. They got into the angel investor allocation. They put some sort of deal. They go, yeah, I'll tell my sucker audience to come get in and I'll talk to you about it. That's part of the deal, right? You're going to give me the deal, yeah? That's how they make their money, friends. They are not in here buying low. They can't. They have other skills. Their skills are to make an audience, tell them what they want to hear. But it's completely opposite to me, friends. I tell you what you don't want to hear. Do you understand? Not a single part of me is like populist at all, okay? So I am anti-influencer. Do you understand it? Anti. Your friend. So actually your friend. There's all these people, that's their skill set. Their skill set is to deal shake, to make handshakes and talk to them and go like, oh, and try to smooth out the words to let you know that you're still getting a good deal. That's pretty much what they're here for. We all learned this, right? In 2021 bull market, friends, DeFi altcoins all got crushed on their ETH ratio charts, which made a disastrous lower high or barely any pump. I hope you learned this lesson for coins that went up heaps on Soylana and Coinbase season just now. Everybody thought it was their cycle, but actually it was just their turn. Shut up and take my peppy. You understand? So that's pretty much it. Well, once again, I've got to repeat it while I play some nice pump music. Everybody thought it was their cycle, friends. Everybody. No, it was just your turn. Okay, the market takes turns to reprice things. So no matter what altcoins you're looking at, there's plenty of opportunity out here, and I've been making some, and I will continue to make some, friends. PulseChain ecosystem, this is the funny part, right? There are many things still that have not seen market-wide type of attention euphoria. You can go, friends, there are people in injective ecosystem, other ones that haven't moved, Phantom, everyone's pretty much playing around. You never know, man. We might find that they all move up the same. It's just that you need an edge. So we might find, like, for example, that on Phantom, shout out to everybody in the Phantom ecosystem, also Mr. Dollar Cost Crypto, Miguelibu, he's in the Phantom ecosystem as well, he really likes it as well. We might find that the best 5 coins in Phantom, right, in the next 12 months, they do from today's price a 10x from today. And remember, they might be up like 5x from the bottom already. So they might do a 50 total. Okay, so they might do 10x from today. We might also find the best 5 altcoins in PulseChain do a 10x from today. And then, but if you do the competitive research in the edge, highest value content in crypto, you end up having a chance that you're part of that subset. That's what we might find. Then we might find the laggards who say we might find something like this, but there's no guarantee. Obviously, we don't know. And I just spoke about Phantom. It could be Polkadot. It could be other layer 2s on Arbitrum or Ethereum or whatever. Okay, so this is, for example, just looking at the pDAI chart, friends, just to see this. Okay, I love this chart, but it's up. It's up here, man. I'm not selling it all. I'm just telling you, man. Like to get to the tops up here, you're getting a 3x on Pulse, which look, it's great. It's great. However, when I was making my videos here, okay, we're up 8x already. So I'm saying I'm not people. Whether I tell people don't touch momentum, I'll tell friends. I can tell you this all day. They will do it anyway. They'll keep buying it over and over again. They keep doing it. So I'm just giving you that as an example of something like, hey, that's a chart where, okay, it's starting. It's swooped up pretty much already. Okay, it's not super expensive, but I'm just going to show you now. Blast, for example, this is still in a buy zone down here. Look, it went down. It's down 90%. Okay, and this is the pulse ratio. Now I'm going to show you as well. It's down as well, Blaster. So it is down. Look, it tapped 92, 93%. It's down here. Seeing this box. That's why, friends, I'm actually here feeding you vegetables. Everybody else is trying to feed you sugar candy all day, and you're going to get fat and pudgy. So I like stuff in my buy zone. That's it. I like it in the buy zone because I don't need to bet the farm, man. I don't need to bet the farm because it's so low that if things recover, it does. You get tremendous power, pretty much leverage on the upside. But you also got to be careful as well because not all coins will drop 92%. Look at the Tang HOA coin, friends. Look, it dropped 68%. It dropped 55%. and it dropped around 70 here. All right, so I think maybe around 70. See that, friends? Maybe 74. You see that? That's crazy, yeah? When you're looking at it, if I get the exact top, actually it's like 73%. So as you can see, this chart, friends, I've seen that chart in Ticker Bitcoin. Harry Potter, Obama, I already made a video showing you. It does these up waves. It never comes down. That's why I wasn't able to get in at the start. I was waiting for 90% down, but it would only do 70%. And then the final one goes bang, 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 and hits market-wide Euphoria. We might see that later on. But if we change Tang, HOA, Hex Orange address on PulseChain, look at this chart. There's a chart, man. Look at this, just like gliding up. That's why I want to see this. I would love to see this snap. That'd be fantastic. By the way, from here to up there, that's like a 5 to 6x on Pulse. You gotta remember, man, if Pulse does, that's why pDAI, even though it might do like 4x from here against Pulse, maybe. Like if Pulse does from today a 20x, that's 80 on the pDAI. So that's the same thing with Tang. It could do 100x here. If it's gonna do 10 against PLS or whatever, and does oh man, just a big fan, big do a 10x on that, 10x. It's crazy, but this only matters if you're getting in cheap prices. And look, you got to buy the cheap prices when people aren't talking about it. Everyone's calling you a scammer. Okay, what's everybody looking at? Soylana, Coinbase, yes, all the mainstream influencers. I don't care, man. Okay, we're not here. It's still cheap. It's still cheap, friends. I won't be buying stuff. For example, a lot of people ask me this. I'm not buying anything on PulseChain if I start seeing mainstream YouTubers give segments on their channel and they're like, hey, top 10 coins on PulseChain to retire on. You know what I mean? When you start seeing market-wide Euphoria stuff like that, like you never even know really going to happen, but that'll be danger signs showing you that all the people who want to buy are most likely already in. The beautiful part is as well, if you look at, this is PLS ETH, friends. I mean, it's really, really, really low. Look at this as a PLS ETH high. I mean, it is down like 87%. So you get an 8.7x on ETH if you can eventually rotate back up and get back up here. This will be just the pulse. This will be the launch high for PulseChain. That's not even making any gains. That's pretty much you're just back to a year ago. So everybody who dumped on the open and exited, they're basically crushing it. They're basically killing everyone right now with how much of a sick move that was, just to dump and basically be non-believers and just leave. This is why it's really important, friends, to listen to the market when there's euphoria, especially in Soylana and Coinbase altcoins. This is the others index, right? The others, look at this yellow arrow. That's what I thought would happen with you, right? We thought, well, maybe that we're going to run for the full 12 months and we have a big one out here and then we reset. But look what happens now. We have had a reset down here. So now I can just delete this and you can see the others index, friends. We have not had that full-on capitulate, that full-on euphoria that finished off. See what happened? We just went down here. So there's no guarantees ever. That's why you can't look at your time and go, oh, we should keep going up. But I know we're euphoric here. Like, you got, friends, be honest with yourselves. You have racist coins appear in Soylana. Racist coins, that's showing you, all right, wow, you started buying racist coins instead of buying, for example, ChainLink, like the Oracle that real world assets actually needs. So, you know, that's just showing you the height of greed, the height of the like FOMO rotation at the end. And speaking of ChainLink, the Link ETH chart, friends, is still very low. Actually have it here. A lot of people have been like, obviously the Link Marines are in like full-on coat mode. But yeah, I'm a Link Marine too, of course. But just showing you, man, like, look, it is a cycle 2 coin, okay? It's cycle 2 narrative. Oracles were cycle 1 in 2020. Now it's cycle 2. What do we know about cycle 2? They usually do nothing. You accumulate forever until Bitcoin does the real big move at some point, and then these things just start going up and up and up. Okay, now I don't know how high it's going to go. I hope, you see, I'm going to draw a line here. So friends, sometimes I'm just going to draw a channel here and just draw this line up here. I'm hoping that's where ChainLink tops out. It does some sort of move up here, and that's pretty much it. If you want to know what that move is, it's basically ChainLink becomes 4% of Ethereum's price. But look, I'm still going to be scared at 3% because that's still a big move from here. I mean, from here, you're doing a 6x on ETH, and then if ETH does like a 4x from here, you do 24 for something on a centralized exchange. That's pretty big, okay? It's something you have conviction on. It's not just, oh, this thing, you know, oh, this coin might go up heaps or not. No, it's not just that. It's that this is on a centralized exchange. Like, this is something where you're like, oh, like friends and family can pretty much buy it and they know they're not going to zero, okay? I almost forgot this as well. DickWifButt, friends. DickWifButt, look, this is actually funny. This was the, you can't even see the fake World War III crash here. What do we drop on the fake World War III crash? Like 20%? Wow. Talk about diamond hands in the dickening. Let's go. What will the dickening take us to, friends? If we go have a look at the market cap valuations of this. Oh, look at this. Look at you, you naughty little thing. I like that a lot. This nice rounded bottom. That'll be funny. Oh, man. Oh, can you imagine DickWifButt becomes one of the premier assets? Oh, man, that's going to blow everyone's minds if that happens. How do I tell anyone, friends? Friends, I forgot. All my friends and their kids watch this channel, so we're gonna have to change it. How do we say DWB? It's just everyone's got it. Yeah, my friends, you gotta understand. Well, it's part of the male, part of your male physique. Everyone's got a willy. You know what I mean? So you just gotta keep your willy to yourself. Do you understand that? It's for yours and yourself only. So, oh man, it's crazy. Can you imagine this? How do we explain this? Like, oh man, that's funny. How do you explain to people? You got your Bitcoin store of value. You got your layer 1 smart contracts. You've even got Soylana stuff. And then you have DickWifButt. Like, it's just... You know how the universe works, though, man. The most entertaining outcome is usually the one that happens, friends. Am I going to have to get a DickWifButt hat later on? That's what I'm curious about. Or am I going to have to get one? We'll see. Make sure you like, subscribe. Catch you soon.